April is stacked and I am not okay about it. In this video, I'm sharing the 6 books releasing in April 2026 that I'm most excited about. From a twisty thriller featuring an 81-year-old murder suspect to a boy band cruise that's basically the serotonin boost I think we all need, to a sweet story narrated by a dog on a mission. There's something for everyone this month. Hey there, friends. Welcome back. My name is Melissa. I'm the dyer behind Rising Tide Fiber Company, and I'm an avid reader. I'm so happy you're here. So we are at the end of March, which means it is time for one of my favorite videos of the month. I'm talking about the books coming out in April that I personally am so excited about. April is genuinely one of the strongest months I've seen in a while. We've got a thriller, a couple of romances, some really feel-good fiction, and even a book narrated by a dog. So grab your current whip, settle in, and let's get into it. Okay. I have to start with this one because I have been excited about it for a few months now. So Emma Straub, you might know her from This Time Tomorrow or All Adults Here. She has a new book called American Fantasy, and the premise alone sold me completely. It's about a woman named Annie who is newly divorced, turning 50 with an empty nest, and her sister basically drags her onto a 90s boy band fan cruise. And this is not a small cruise. There are 3,000 women on this ship who have been obsessed with this band since they were teenagers. Annie starts out feeling very much like she doesn't belong, but then the music starts playing and something just unlocks in her. It's this beautiful thing about nostalgia and rediscovering yourself and what it means to still have passion at 50. Anne Patchett said she couldn't remember the last time she read anything that brought her such pure joy. Taylor Jenkins Reid called it fun, delicious, and big-hearted. Rainbow Rowell said you'll feel so understood by this novel. I mean, come on. That lineup of blurbs alone tells you everything you need to know. This is going to be the feel-good book of the spring, and I absolutely cannot wait for its release on April 7th. Next up is Love by the Book by Jessica George. If you read Mammy, you already know how beautiful she writes. And this is her sophomore novel. It follows 2 women, Remy, who's a writer dealing with that dreaded second book pressure, while her tight friend group is slowly falling apart. And Simone, who appears to have her life together, but is harboring a secret that has left her completely isolated. They literally collide in a bookstore. And what follows is this wonderful story about female friendship. And I love that the book is really about platonic love. One reviewer described it as a rom-com for friendship. And I think that's just perfect. Early readers have been absolutely raving about this one. One person said it felt like therapy. Another said it's the best book they've read about female friendship, period. If you loved Mammy, I think you're going to adore this. It's out April 7th as well. Okay, I will be honest. I was not planning to include this one at first, and then I read the description and immediately added it. Dog Person by Camille Pagan is narrated by a dog named Harold. His owner has just passed away, and before she died, she gave Harold one final mission: help her partner Miguel find love again. So Harold and Miguel end up on this journey to track down a missing author in order to save their bookstore. And along the way, they get caught up with the author's secretive sister. It's being compared to A Dog's Purpose and Remarkably Bright Creatures. So if you loved either of those, I think this is going to be right up your alley. It's also out April 7th, which means April 7th is going to be a very dangerous day for my wallet. Okay, book 4 is Love Overboard by Candy Steiner. And romance readers have been buzzing about this one for months now. So the setup is a second chance romance set on a cruise ship. Our heroine basically gets dragged onto a work trip cruise, and when she boards the ship, she discovers her ex, the one who got away, and he's also on board. And of course, there is nowhere to go. You're in the middle of the ocean. You cannot escape. That push-pull tension of being completely stuck with someone you never got over, Candy Steiner does that better than almost anyone in romance right now. Early readers are saying this is one of her best books yet, which is saying something. If you love second chance romance with a lot of heat and a lot of heart, this one is for you. It comes out April 21st. Next is Rites of the Starling by Devney Perry. And I want to flag something important up front. This is actually a romantasy, not a contemporary romance. So if you're a Devney Perry fan who knows her mainly from her contemporary work, just know this is a bit of a departure, but her fans are absolutely loving it. It's also a sequel, book 2 in a series following Shield of Sparrows, which came out last year. So if you haven't read Shield of Sparrows yet, you'll want to start there first. The good news is I believe it's available on Kindle Unlimited right now, so you can jump in before April without spending anything extra. The series is set in a world where a secret society of powerful women called the Starlings has protected a magical order for centuries. Our heroine comes in as an outsider, gets paired with this really brooding, guarded man who wants absolutely nothing to do with her, and you can probably guess where that goes and leads to. Enemies to lovers, slow burn, a really richly built fantasy world, and that deep emotional storytelling that Devney Perry is actually known for. Oh, and one more fun little thing. I believe Amazon MGM has already acquired the rights to adapt Shield of Sparrows into a film. And the screenplay is being written by the creator of John Wick. This series is kind of a big deal right now. Rites of the Starling is out April 7th. And saving what I think might be the most exciting book for last, Mad Mabel by Sally Hepworth. Sally Hepworth is the author of The Soulmate, The Good Sister, darling girls. She's just consistently one of the best in domestic thriller. And this new book sounds like it might be her best yet. The premise, Elsie Mabel Fitzpatrick is 81 years old. She's lived on her quiet street in Melbourne for 60 years. She seems like just a grumpy old woman who minds everyone else's business. Except when she was 14, she was convicted of murder. The youngest person in Australia at the time to be found guilty. She changed her name, rebuilt her entire life, and now a nosy little girl has moved next door and won't leave her alone. And Elsie's past is threatening to come to the surface. It's told across 2 timelines, then and now. And readers who have already gotten their hands on advanced copies are saying it's funny, heartbreaking, and completely unput-it-downable. One reviewer said the ending had them in tears. Library Journal gave it a starred review and called it a must purchase. For thriller fans, this is the book of April. It comes out April 21st, and I will absolutely be reading it that weekend. Okay, so that is my April 2026 TBR. 6 books that I am genuinely so excited about. And as always, I'll have everything linked in the description below so you can add them to your own list. I would love to know, which of these are you most excited about? Are any of these already on your TBR? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, a like and subscribe helps this little channel so much. I post book content every month along with everything knitting over here at Rising Tide Fiber. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Happy reading, happy knitting, and I'll see you in the next one.